Hi there, I'm Brian, and today I'm going to run a couple of diesel model airplane engines that I recently acquired. This guy is a Russian-made Mk-17 or Mark 17. It is 1.5 cc's or 0.09 cubic inches or 09 in parlance on this side of the Atlantic. The anodizing is lighter on this one than a couple of others that I have, and it's almost entirely faded on one side, not just the cylinder but the prop driver and the spinner, which is not lined up the way it was when I got it. I think the engine must have been sitting in some place that the sun had access to probably for a long time to fade out that anodizing. That's just a guess, but given the pattern on it, I think it's a reasonable one. The engine turns over nicely, has good compression. I believe it's going to be a good runner. I have a couple others of that same model, and the one with the wooden propeller here I have run before. I know it's a good runner. These particular engines, the Mark 17s, have a pretty nice fit and finish. They're a little bit nicer than some other Russian engines. I believe that these were specifically made for export, which may be the reason that they're a little bit nicer than some others. That's not to say that the rougher looking Russian engines don't run. They do, and they can run very, very well. But these are all pretty well behaved, put out nice power. More of a sport engine than a high performance, but they're very reliable, pretty easy to start. And we're going to see if we can get this new one to run, and maybe we'll take the old one out today and fire it up as well. Finding the correct tank position, compression setting, and needle valve setting on an engine that hasn't been run in 70 years or so is a process of trial and error.
The engine has been allowed to cool down. Now let's see if it will restart. On that short run and on the next one, there's air in the fuel line. When the air is purged from the fuel line, the engine starts and continues to run.
Out of fuel.
Now to see if I can get this prettier version of the Mark 17 to run.
Out of fuel.